Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tarot by Sherry. I'm Sherry, and I just want to thank you for spending some of your time with me as we take a dive into the political scene here in the United States. I really appreciate, you just spending some time with me as we kind of navigate these interesting times together. So, what I thought I would do today is I'm going to ask about this AI interface that it's being reported that's kind of what Elon Musk's child programmers are doing. They're trying to interface AI with the existing systems. It's kind of been vague and it's just kind of coming from pieces here and there. And I'm just really concerned about, these kids didn't even know what the COBOL system was. I mean, none of us really normal, people outside of program should really have to know what this is. I feel like we're getting a crash course on all this terminology, but it was reported that they didn't even know what that programming was. And so it showed that they thought people were getting, Social Security checks that were 150 years old, not understanding that. So looking at that, it's like they're trying to interface an AI program that, I've seen being talked about, that it's unproven and untested. Now, I don't know, I'm not sure just how confirmed that is as far as the untested and unproven coding goes, but if that is correct, if they are interfacing this new technology with this, in today's terms would be an antiquated system. What is going to happen whenever they flip that switch? What's going to happen when they try to make this work? So that is going to be my question today. What is going to happen with this programming interface that Musk and his team of computer hackers are trying to do? Like, what's going to happen when they, I don't know if it's going to be a literal flipping of the switch or a figurative flipping of the switch, but when they finally try to bring that online, what is going to be the outcome of that? So let's delve into this and kind of see where we're at. As always, for entertainment purposes only. So what's going to happen with this programming when they bring it online? What's going to happen to these systems when they bring this AI interface online, or whatever it is that they're doing? Regardless of what it is they're doing, whether it's AI or, whatever the coding is, it's they're trying to mesh new with old. And so let's see here. What's going to happen with that? Okay. And with that, let's get started with just the base reading here. You saw me shuffle. This is the Devil card. This is a toxic relationship. This is one of literally being chained to the devil. So this is not a good center card. This does not bode well for them. Now let's see, what's crossing that is the Hermit card. Going within, trying to find out, this is like, this is a card of going within and finding the truth. So this is telling me like they're going to be going within and trying to figure out, why is this not working? I have been consistently getting the wands. Wands are messages for me. And so wands, this, what stands out in this Hermit card is that wand card. I've been getting this with the coders. Like those wands are really standing out as the coding. And so this is telling me like they're taking the light, they're shining the light and trying to find the problems and how they're going to, in some decks, they've got, this person is stepping forward. So it's like, how are we going to move forward from this? We got to go beneath the surface. A lot of times this can be, like going within and finding that, light within, that strength within. But this is being paired with the toxic card, the toxicity card. Oops, I got that upside down for you. How are we going to go forward? But it's like this albatross around our necks. This is not boding well for them. This is interesting. Let's just say the least. The thing coming in, this is them just forging ahead anyway, regardless of it. So forging ahead, the foundation, things that are hidden, things that are secrets, things that can be uncovered, if you ask the right questions. And so it's like they need to find they need to ask the right questions so they can find the correct answers. So there's a lot of things, this hermit card and this high priestess card together, a lot of secrets, a lot of trying to cover up secrets too, I'm feeling with that. And they're pretending like they're just going to forge ahead. In the recent past, once again, I keep getting these wands as like they're messages, but it's also the coding. Like, this Three of Wands is them, they're looking out into the future, like almost creating this new world order with AI, combining new technology with old technology, and how, yeah. So that's they, for whatever reasons, they thought this was a great plan. And how it comes about is the World card. This is a card of completion. Um, yeah, the way I'm seeing this now, especially with that devil card, is I don't think the completion is not what it is that they think it's going to be. Because remember, the heart of this was that devil card. So toxic relationship, things aren't going to work the way they want. A card of completion, like moving forward. And you also get, if you notice here, these are a lot of major arcana cards. I like to kind of take a step back and look at what we've got going on here as far as the major arcana. Okay, so the only minor arcana, and I always say these are kind of like some of the smaller details. This is like where the major energy is. And I keep getting the feeling of New World Order with this one, which is interesting because this is not a very strong New World Order type of card. It's like, it's more like they thought this was going to work. They thought this programming was a great idea. And it's like, no, it's not working. They're trying to uncover the secrets, but they're trying to pretend like, oh, it's all okay. It's just a glitch. It's all fine. So I'm curious about this world card. I kind of want to put some more cards out on it. What is this completion? Because, does that mean that, we're happy that it's complete? Is this just forging ahead? Is this just continuing to drive the bus off a cliff? I mean, that's one way to complete things. So completion. What is the world card? Let's get a little bit more clarity on that. Oops. Okay, and with the world card, things that are hidden, things that are unknown. We're not going to tell anyone. Secrets. They're working on it. They're working on it. This is kind of like the backroom deals also. It's not complete. If you notice on this card, all the decorative work up here, down here, it's still plain, and they're still chiseling away. Let's pull that up a little bit closer. He's still chiseling away and working. So it isn't complete. It's still a work in progress, but they're not telling anyone. This is what's going on behind the scenes. It's still a work in progress. And the judgment card. They're going to have to face judgment for this. The people rise up. This is, the horn of truth is sounded. And they are going to have to answer for what they've done. If you've seen my previous readings, I am been getting this judgment card almost every single reading I've done when it relates to Musk. So much so that I was like, okay, what am I missing? Like, I've been doing tarot for over, 35 years. And it's like, what is it with this card? So I actually went back and even read more about this just to see, add some more depth to this. It's interesting because these two cards, if you notice, this is 20 and 21. These are the last two cards in the major arcana. So this is the final judgment before something is complete. Okay, so this is a lot of explosive energy. This is the judge. This card is ruled by Pluto, and as I said for previous readings, if I'm repeating myself, we're gonna all know this. The Pluto was discovered during the atomic era in our history, so it carries with it a lot of explosive. I mean, think of like just explosive energy. So when these secrets that they are trying to keep hidden, and they're working on it. They think they're actually going to be able to make this work. And they were moving forward with it anyway. And whenever they flip that switch, I get the feeling like it's not going to be good. And the people, you notice here, people see the truth. They're sounding the horn of truth, and everybody is rising up and judging them for this. I mean, this is the people rising up after this goes just horribly wrong. Okay, so with that, that's the base reading for that of, yeah, that's going to go well. Let's see. Let's ask when this is going to happen. When is it that the public is going to realize, that maybe things aren't as smooth sailing over there with Doge and his little band of merry hackers? So when is the public when are we gonna find this out? Okay, and time in tarot is just, it's difficult at best, so we'll see what we can get here. Two of Wands. I'm gonna say Wands are kind of my more quick cards, so 2 weeks, and that would track here in about in 1 week we're going to be having, Social Security checks are supposed to be going out, so you get 2. So I'm going to say, within a couple of weeks. That was just, but I'm going to go ahead and lay out the rest of the cards to see what this is. In a couple of weeks, there is absolute uprising. People are not happy. So 5 of Wands, conflict, uprising, coming from all directions. Also, I've been seeing the Wands also as the coders and the coding. So let's see. Huge burden. You saw me shuffle. Huge burden. This is, yeah. Heartbreak. Heartache. Something not working. Wheel of Fortune. They thought they were just going to be able to go, just, steamroll this through. They didn't care. If you notice on this, oh, I got my finger over it. Here's someone flying off the wheel as they move forward. They're cranking this machine. They don't care who loses, who's hurt by this. They're going to go full steam ahead. You've got, the king and queen up here dancing on the top. People are flying off, but look, this crank is still turning. They are not going to remain on top. This is someone who they're going to get flung off that wheel as people uprise. Okay. And then the final outcome card is the Sun card. Everything comes out in the light. We find out the truth. Yeah. And the people are empowered. This is very much an empowerment card for the people. Okay. It's like we're looking at each other going, okay, how can we overcome this? What can we do? So yeah, a card of empowerment through this, which is, I find this interesting just because you've got, I was asking when. I had to go back. I was like, wait, what was I asking? I was asking when. Wands are kind of my they're my quicker cards. So it's this idea like in a couple of weeks, you're going to start seeing more protests, this is just more. This is more. A heavy burden is becoming more than what we can handle. It's becoming too much. The conflict, the changes, and then when this system, crashes, people, it's like, enough. We are ready to be done with this. And the people are going to absolutely be, let it be taking to the streets on that. Heartache. Wheel of Fortune. Everything comes out into the light. So yeah, it looks as though, let me pull this back up. So yeah, it's looking as though whatever it is that they've done to those computer systems is not working. Oh, I know what else I was going to ask if with this. It's, it's like it's not working. And I kind of wonder if this isn't why they're making those just massive unconstitutional cuts, is because the payments literally can't go out right now. So we're going to cut everything and yeah, just, stand by. And it appears as though they're defying court orders. There's been several judges who have said, no, you have to unfreeze that aid now. And they're not doing it. And I've often wondered, it's like, okay, this is one of two reasons. They're either just defying court order. Well, they're defying court orders, but why? Is it just to defy them, to say that they don't have to follow the law? Or is this because they literally can't, because they have effed the systems so bad that they're not functioning? So yeah, that's the next question I want to ask is why have the payments stopped? are they just purposely defying court orders, or are they not able to actually, even send out payments, which that would be, those payments, and then people are supposed to be getting their refund checks from, their taxes. If those systems are all offline and not functioning, that's not going to make people happy at all. So let's see here what we've got. So what, why have they not resumed the payments, the aid, like they're supposed to? Why are they defying court orders? There we go. Why are they defying the court orders for this? Okay, and with that, the government. I've been getting, they think they are the government. And it's like, no, you're unelected oligarchs that are, rummaging through all of our private data. That's what's going on here. And they're still working on it. So let's see here. Something that's not complete. Their work is not complete. Knights are changes. Pentacles, more methodical. And so, but as it relates to them, we know that there's no method to their madness. They're just, they're taking their time. It's like they're trying to put this off. They're like, sure, we're gonna follow the court orders, and then they're just putting them off. They're delaying this. And the Queen of Swords. The foundation of this is the courts. The courts have said you can't do this. Okay. And the King of Wands. Not even, when I lay this down, this card is someone who's looking in the past. They're not even looking to the court system. They're going to do what they want. No one can tell them what to do. And Two of Pentacles. This is, in a lot of decks, this water back here is troubled waters. In this deck, it looks fairly calm, but there's still a lot of water attached to these pentacles. So this is emotions around money. This is, as I said that, I realized it's like, oh my gosh, if people don't get their Social Security checks, yes, there would be a few emotions I'm sure people would have. This is also this reliance on one another. They're tied together. So, you've got people that are relying on government assistance that may not get it. And it's not even, I don't even like calling Social Security government assistance. That is something that, we've all paid into. That's our money. That's the people's money. It's not Musk's money. It's the people's money. And people are dependent on that money. Okay. So this is saying, if I had to look at this, it's like they're aware of the court orders. I don't think that they're purposely defying court orders. I mean, they are defying court orders, but it's this feeling of they're not defying it just because they're defying it. They're defying it because their work's not done. I don't think that they, at this point, actually could send out those payments, which is, that's all going to come to a head, coming up in March, if they can't get this thing online and if they can't get it to do what it's supposed to do. And I kind of wonder if making all these, so-called cuts is their cover. Is that why, let's ask that. Is that why they're making these cuts? Is cover for when the system, blows smoke? Is this why they're making the cuts, to provide cover? Queen of Pentacles, it's all about the money. It's all about, and people, and, this is one of, saying it's all fine. The money's fine. It's fine. You can trust us. Once again, coding for money. This is, I have been consistently getting the pages as the coders. This is messages. Pages are messengers of money. Pentacles. So there's going to be some message around, and it's almost like, I kind of get this feeling like somebody's going to rat out, this is someone who's in a position of power, someone emotional, someone who, these are kind of like the way we take care of people, the entitlements. And because, queens are going to be more nurturing and happy home. But the way this is coming up is it's perverse. And if this is one of the coders with the message of, this is all, I'm going to be interested in what is the foundation here. Two of Wands. Once again, messages, coding. I wonder if one of the coders isn't going to see the writing on the wall and come forth and say, no, it's not what it appears to be. Yeah, someone who has their coming to Jesus moment. This is someone who has gone within. They realize that what they're doing is they're needing to make changes. The Hermit card is going within, finding your true light, your true self, and going forward in that vein. So this is someone who is taking, and the someone is one of these, coders. Sorry, put that around. One of these coders is having a change of heart, is saying, wait a minute, this isn't what I signed up for at all. I did not sign up to crash the, United States payment system. And restrictions, major restrictions on this. 8 of Swords. So someone is, so the outcome of this, and is it just not, are they purposely defying those court orders? And it's like, yeah, they are this. I expect one of these coders is going to come out and say it's not. Things are going to be uncovered. Things are not working. Things are restricted. It's not going the way we thought it should go. So, yeah, that's what it looks like when this whole thing kind of comes to a head. So yeah, I was just curious about today, about how is this going to go when they, whether it's literal or figuratively, flip the switch on that payment system. And oh yeah, one of the, it looks like they're still working on it. It's not going well. They know this. They're purposely defying court orders. But why is that? Are they defying it just to defy it? And I kind of got in that, no, they're not finished. That's why they're defying it. It's like they're not finished. And are they, it's not finished is either because it's not working, there's glitches, there's bugs. If it's true, what's being reported, that this is unproven, untested code being, trying to interface with this antiquated coding. I just can't even imagine anybody thought this was a good idea. But it looks as though at least one of the coders is going to have a change of heart. One of them is going to come forward. There's going to be, in other readings, I've got the Tower card, which I didn't in this one, but that things just, they quickly fall apart. And so when people aren't getting, and so that's going to be one of those things to watch for coming up, rather soon, within the next few weeks, of, what's going to happen with these payments, and also what's going to happen with these court cases, whenever are they going to have to explain themselves. So, yeah, I see. I don't think this is going to be the last time I do a reading on this subject. So, yeah, I'll keep doing these readings. Thank you for spending some of your time with me. If you liked this, check out my other videos. I'll keep doing these videos as we navigate these troubled times together. And yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you.